North of the border from Toronto, Ontario, I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, the Raptors are Canada's team. Only fitting. Toronto's the fourth largest city in North America.
Ed, all that sounds great, but I'll tell you what, I love everything about T-Dot. The food, the music, the culture, the people, the energy of the city. It's off the charts. Every NBA player wants to come through the six.
No one really cares if it's cold because inside these walls, it's always revved up. For three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Every hero needs a good sidekick. Nice find to set up the three.
Jay Nikola Jokic, he's never made the playoffs, but upon further review, he is a special center.
Got that 5-year extension for $146 million, and I'm willing to say this, he will be one of the future centers in the game.
It's the Raptors with the basketball. Lowry to Gasol. Baseline drive. Pascal Siakam, strong finish.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's a problem city.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Jamal Murray. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. So Lowry.
I got him. Rotate.
From long range. Drains it.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case.
In this first quarter. Substitution being made in this one. Jamal Murray. Good sign that time, Jay, as they going to go down. But now let's see if they can get a stop on the other end.
If you're looking at this game like you're looking at your week, it's the first quarter, which means that it's Monday. It's early. Just because you had a bad Monday doesn't mean you can't have a great Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
Were you the kind of person who always had that case of the Mondays?
No, it's always Friday, my friend.
That's the way to do it. Plenty of contact. The shot, no good.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off two legs and expect the contact.
Beyond the arc for three. Well, this could be a sign of things to come. He's 3 of 4 from downtown to start the game.
And a dangerous thing for the defensive team, he has fresh legs. That was great lift on that jump shot.
And the basket good at the rim.
So many concerns about his strength and, more importantly, his durability. But he looks solid on that play.
Ball controlled by Kyle Lowry.
Don't let him get out.
Pascal Siakam. Great feed. Has a look. Add 2 points to the board.
As a player, there's nothing better than coming out in the first quarter and playing exactly the same way you played the last couple of days of practice. You're moving the ball, you're capitalizing on mistakes, and you really built a nice lead.
Lowry. Great pass to set it up. Oh, he was wide open. It's not going to be pretty when they watch the video. Someone's getting chewed out.
There is no better feeling than after making that shot and trotting back on defense, seeing your opponent stare, point, or yell at each other for miscommunication.
And a whistle.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Much needed bucket right there with the 3. This game, long way to go. They're back within 10.
This isn't going to be a rollover game. That's the kind of facial expressions you need from somebody who's ready to fight.
To Powell. Lowry buries it. It's a 3.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Missed the foul shot. To Porter. Jokic. And that one out of bounds off a nugget. Ball's controlled by the Raptors. Lowry to the outside. Lets it fly from long range. It's good.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Murray into the front court. Less than a minute to go in a tightly played first quarter. Gasol to Powell. 4-3. Well defended, but Norman Powell answers the call. Mike Malone will use a timeout. Things have really gotten out of hand in this opening half.
The next step in the process for a great team or a great coach, going into the second quarter, this game is now 0-0. If I were the coaching staff, I would mark this game down as 0-0 and keep track of where we stood at the end of the second. Great team, you need to continue to build in that lead and play with the same hunger as if you were down or if the game was even.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Jamal Murray. Powell with the rebound. Powell to Lowry. Deep left corner. Gasol. Cashes in. Someone has to get into a zip code.
I don't think anyone saw this one coming, but it looks like they're trying to send a message. Look into their eyes. They're laser focused. They're playing as if this game is tied.
Jokic. Misfires. It's no good. Gasol. His first effort off the mark. Straight on 3. At the buzzer. 3 at the buzzer is good. And a fitting close to this one. They're right back in it after one quarter. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Screen coming. He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Will Barton, a couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 79% at the line. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. First one, counted. 2 for 2 on that trip. Lynn with it. His guys holding the big lead. Here's a chance from long range. Off the mark. No good. It's a big finish.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
Now the Raptors going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Oh. It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. From downtown Milwaukee, tonight, it's the hometown Milwaukee Bucks getting set to match up with the Los Angeles Lakers. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
If LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A., that means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
Middleton. That's good D. Shot no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Off the assist.
Ooh, if I had that kind of vertical, I'd be throwing it off the glass and showing out. But the coaching staff is probably okay with the easy lay right there.
And he finishes at the rim.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there. But see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
LeBron James with the rock. LeBron James missed his first. That one goes.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
This will get out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins. Bledsoe. Adetokunbo. His first effort off the mark. Danny Green to Davis. Missed it. How'd that not go down? James to Danny Green. Offensive rebound. Gasol with the rebound. To Adetokunbo. Won't go. Now a steal by Milwaukee to Adetokunbo. And the Lakers with the rebound. Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it. To Adetokunbo. Oh, you've got to get that one to go. Danny Green to Cousins. Rebound pulled down by Giannis. Hill across the timeline. Down just a couple. And scores.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
LeBron with it up top. Looking to make something happen. To Davis. Nothing going here on that drive. Davis. Driving right to the basket. Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
To Cousins. DeMarcus DeMarcus Cousins. 204 now. 6'11", 270. That's a massive man. You can make a case there's nobody like him.
There isn't anybody like him in the NBA. He is an absolute bully on the block, can burrow his way through traffic, make it easy, and also possesses that sweet shooting touch from the outside.
Bledsoe, well, their first three, and they're right back in it, within a possession in this first quarter.
Well, I don't want to live in the past, but if you got a couple of those to drop earlier, you could have had a nice lead. Now, we got a dogfight.
LeBron, not that time. Hill, into the front court. Down a point. Can't connect.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Bucks have it. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Now the Lakers going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over in a one-point basketball game. New blood coming in for both sides. Not great, but trending. The maturity of one of the game's greatest on full display.
Get up there with the highest of the high, but still, I love the fact that he recognizes less is more now. LeBron James 2007, every play is a dunk. Now it just happens once in a while. Enjoy the greatness.
To James. Tough shot, and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
Here comes the screen. James. Rebounds pulled in by the Bucks. Easy path to the rim. That's it for the first quarter. The Bucks with the lead. Second quarter set to start. This is what we like. This game is certainly in the balance.
Yeah, both teams have came out. They've played with great energy, and they've also done an excellent job of establishing their own tempo. They have to make sure they have to push through that and do more of that in the second quarter.
Not there for Bledsoe. Defense all over him. To James. He throws it down.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out of the way.
No good. To Caldwell Pope. Danny Green. And look out.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
You practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
Okay, look, not everything is going to make it into the scouting report.
Bledsoe. Not that time. He missed it. It's James controlling the offense. Here's a chance from long range. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
LeBron into the front court. His team up by 1. LeBron James. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
LeBron into the front court. He'll run the offense. Down for Meeeeeeee. Oh, he had it. Can't connect from inside. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was a look of a three-point play. You always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. James to Kyle Kuzma. And Cousins throwing it down.
I think the defender had absolutely zero chance on that play.
Here's a steal. Dangerous pass. Oh, whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
James, down low, Boogie. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big-time play.
DeMarcus Cousins has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 73%. Misses the first. Off the mark. 0 for 2 at the line. To Hill. Has a chance. No good. No daylight. Great defense. James into the front court. Up by 3. And his foot was on the line. It's going the other way. Time for some new personnel into the game. Giannis in control of the basketball. They're down. My goodness, did you see that, Jay?
That's nasty. Just disrespectful.
And Cousins is fouled. Boogie going to the line. He's going to shoot 2.
You never really want to foul a shooter, but if you do, ensure they're going to have a tough time converting. That's good knowledge of personnel.
Can't connect on the first free throw. Missed the second as well. To George Hill. The screen sets him up for 2.
No, don't see the read. Be the read.
To Cousins. From the painted area, won't go down.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
Middleton to Antetokounmpo. Giannis Antetokounmpo. 4 out of 10. James. Now a steal by Milwaukee.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Turns and slams it down.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back. Everybody communicated. Everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Bledsoe to Hill. Middleton. He was all over him. Great dish to set it up. DeMarcus Cousins. 4 out of 7.
I'll look out for that same move on the next possession, though.
That's out of bounds. Off of Giannis. to Cousins. And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for 2.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
DeMarcus Cousins at the line for 2 shots. He's struggled so far. First try at the line, no good. Oh, he missed on a pair. Giannis with it up top. It's a 1-point game as we approach halftime. Jumper's good.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Around the perimeter. Great hustle. That's what you like to see. Bledsoe slams it down.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ball game.
And scores, plus the foul. Patented move for Anthony Davis, and a chance at 3.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Whoops, that won't go. Desperation shot here from half court. So the difference, 3 points as we've reached the break. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen. Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the 3rd. Bucks basketball. And finishes strong.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Across the timeline comes James. The deficit now up to 5. Couple of cracks at the line now.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
LeBron James, couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 73%. Oops, he missed the first one. No good. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Giannis in control of the basketball. His guys lead here early stages 3rd quarter. Slams it down.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head home.
To Danny Green. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
And a chance coming up at the line.
No, no, no. I'll tell you. The team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
LeBron James. He's got 2 shots coming. He's struggled so far. First one, counted.
Good shot.
2 for 2 on that trip. Bucks at the controls. Going to launch beyond the arc. Can't get the bounce.
His scoring is definitely cooled off, but you have to give the defense some credit. They're denying him the ball and really making him work once he catches it.
Perfect feed to set up the basket.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Hill to Adetokunbo. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Adetokunbo. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Kuzma to Danny Green.